What's up, guys? We are live, and we got a good card this weekend. It's Friday night. For me, it's going to be on around 11 o'clock. I think at night is when the first fight starts. So we got UFC South Korea, UFC Busan, however you want to say it. We got Korean Zombie versus Frankie Edgar. And I'm doing StreamYard. I figured it out, and I do like StreamYard. So I'll be doing it, probably for here on out. Um, yeah, so last card, man. I mean, what a good card. What a great main event. I'm biased because, I'm a big Colby fan. I had money on him, but, Usman was a better man that night. I did think the fight was really close. I'm sure a lot of people agree with me, but, Colby got hurt, man, that fifth round. And even if it went to the decision, I do think Usman would have got the win. But, I mean, a lot of stuff happened in that fight. Colby, broke his jaw in the third round. Um, you know, Usman said it was a nut shot, but I think clearly it went to the body. So who knows what happened? What would happen? I mean, they're the two best fighters in the world. Um, so yeah, I lost on that. I should have bet Volkanovski. I picked him, just I didn't bet him, and I should have bet Soriano, but I didn't do it. But overall, picking wise, I think I did good on predictions, but um, yeah. So one more card of the year. This is the last card of 2019. And I hope I can have a winning night. I definitely have not been doing good lately, but I'm still in the green, so that's all that matters. I got two plays, and yeah, man. So I think this is a pretty good card at the end of the year. I know a lot of people probably don't agree with me, but um, it sucks that I know Li Jingwang is Chinese, so obviously I don't know if he's gonna fight in South Korea, but it would have been cool to see him fight, there maybe against another South Korean. But I'm trying to think what South Koreans are on his level. Probably none. But he's fighting Neil Magny, so that's gonna be an easy, easy, easy night for my boy the Leech. So read some comments right now. Least one fight, yeah, really close. Um, I did enjoy my Crow that Matt Brown fight, but those steak and eggs were great. Um, What's up, Mr. Arkansas 8 and Tough? Yeah, man, good luck to you as well. Joe is okay about the Colby pick. It was a really good fight. It was a back and forth war, so it wasn't a bad bet by any means. But I still lost. But I mean, it's still a great fight. And Colby, was winning that fight. I feel like until he broke that jaw and was gassy and then got dropped in fifth round. But probably the best fight this year in my opinion. Joe massive parlay paid out this week easy money. Yeah, there are some favorites this week that I don't see losing, and there's a good amount of dogs too. So I think you're going to win. So without further ado, let's start this fight card. So first fight of the night, I believe we got Ryan Benoit versus Haley Alateng. And this is a bantamweight, so Benoit's definitely making the move up. Benoit's fought most of his career at light or at flyweight. Um, Benoit's 3-3 in UFC, long way up, hasn't fought in a while. He knocked out Ashcan, Mokhtarian late in that third round. You're gonna get from Benoit. He's definitely he showed some good moments in UFC. He knocked out Sergio Pettis in a fight he was losing. His takedown defense isn't the best. He definitely can get taken down. Um, the thing with Benoit is that I definitely think that he's one of the heaviest hitters in the division. The guy packs a punch. He hits like a truck. He has a good straight left, good right hand. He's fast. But he's also been subbed, twice in the UFC, once against McCann Sampo, and then Ben Wynn tapped him out pretty quickly. So he can get taken down. So takedown defense is definitely a question mark. I feel he's kind of mental with him, but he's 30 years old. Had a close fight with Brandon Moreno, who just won, by the way, and I should have bet him. I picked him. It was my fault. But I thought that wasn't a split, though. I mean, I thought Moreno definitely won that fight. But yeah, so Benoit, has power. I don't think he's a jobber by any means. I think he's in the middle of the pack. We got Alex Angus fighting, Um, he had a pretty decent fight in his debut. And the thing with Alateng, he's a good grappler. He's tough. He's definitely probably going to get Benoit down. But Benoit's a better striker. Like I mentioned, he has more power. So this is a striker versus grappler matchup. Alateng, he's definitely paid his dues. The guy's 13-7-1, but I thought he fought a good fight last fight. So this is a close fight. I feel like this could go either way, but I'll go with Benoit. I think Benoit has a better striking, and I think Benoit can either win a decision or get him out of their way. So next fight we got I don't Miranda Granger versus Amanda Lemos. So yeah, I like this fight a lot. Granger, man, definitely, in my opinion, is a good prospect. I feel like I should have bet her versus Hannah Goldie, and I didn't. And I mean, she was a big dog. I think she got bet down to even money, I think, when the fight started, but she was a really big dog. And I mean, in her debut against Hannah Goldie, they both fought at 125. She's a strawweight. I mean, that's the only fight she ever fought at 125, and she's a finisher. I mean, she's has a good ground game. She has a lot of wins by submission. She's big. She fights long. I think she's a good striker. She's a former CFFC champion, and like I mentioned, she's undefeated. Um, Good boxing, man. Good chin. She's has good knees in the clinch, and she definitely. What was I going to say? Oh, she definitely has the size advantage here. Mana Lemos, yeah, she fought at bantamweight and all that stuff against Wesley Smith, but I mean, she's definitely a strawweight, and she's small. Granger's going to be the bigger girl. I was watching a Lemos fight versus Wesley Smith, and Joe Rogan was saying that. I think it was Joe Rogan. Someone, it must have been him, was saying that Lemos reminds him of Amanda Nunes. I mean, I don't think so. She definitely has power, and she definitely you know, likes to fight, likes to start the fight really aggressive, but she slows down. Her cardio is bad. She gassed out really bad, and Wesley Smith put it on her. Granger has good cardio. Granger's a good prospect. I mean, I think that Granger's more tactical on the feet. I think Lemos probably has more power, but Granger, I think, could just pick her apart, use her length, and kind of just walk her down. She has good pressure too. And in the clinch, I mean, she's going to hurt Lemos with the body with knees. And if this fight hits the mat, I mean, it's all Granger. I mean, Granger, a lot of girls I feel like in the past, like in their regional fights, like to shoot on her. But I mean, dude, her ground game is good. Like she has most of her wins by submission. So I'm gonna go with Granger. I'm gonna go with a finish here, and I like her, man. I do think that she's gonna, you know, be a top 10 girl in this division, and I mean, she could even go farther. I think this feels really good. A lot of people don't think she's anything, but I like Granger to get the win, and keep betting my most because I mean, if that happens, I'll probably play her. Because I mean, she opened at minus 300, something like that, and a lot of people are betting Lemos. I mean, Lemos hasn't fought in a long time. She gas is bad, so I mean, I got Granger from the W, and look out for her. I think she's going to be a star. Next fight, we got Raoni Barcelos versus Said Nurmagomedov. I'm terrible at that last name. Um, yeah, so this is my first play of the night. I got the underdog here. I got Said. I bet him at plus 140. Hold on, let me check real quick. I might have got 45. Let me just double check. I think it was plus 140. Yeah, so plus 140, and I believe it's plus 115 now. So yeah, this is a good fight. Barcelos is he's 3-0 in the UFC, dude. The guy's no slouch. He's fought one time, I feel like, at bantamweight, or wait, twice at bantamweight. He fought Gutierrez at bantamweight, and then he fought it was the last fight. So yeah, he's been in the bantamweight twice, and he cuts a lot of weight. I feel like that's only going to hurt his gas tank. But I mean, he's a good fighter. I'm not saying he's not. He has good pressure. He's a brawler. He has good striking. He has knockout power. He's a good grappler. But I feel like here against Said, who's 2-0 in UFC, he beat Scoggins, and what's funny in that fight is I was looking at like all the media, and everyone in the media said that Scoggins won that fight, but I mean Said clearly won that fight, and I mean Said's a really good striker. That was at flyweight, so I mean now he's at bantamweight, and he completely deteriorated Ricardo Hamas, who I know is the upper weight class now, but I mean that was a really good performance and a very good good win. Um, this is what we're gonna get from Said. I believe he's the better striker than Barcelos. I mean he has more tools in the this guy's huge at 135, and he has a lot of good spinning shit. That's good spinning kicks to the body, good spinning back fist, good jab, good right hand. I feel like he's like a Zabit at 135. He trains with Zabit too. This kid trains at Tiger Muay Thai, but he also trains with Zabit and Mark Henry. And I mean, I'm telling you right now, this guy's going to be hard to take down too. He has grappling as well. We just don't see it because he's so good in the feet. And like I mentioned, Barcelo, hits like a truck, and he has good striking. But if you watch his last fight versus Carlos Hochin, who's a complete jobber in my opinion, I mean, Hochin was messing him up on the feet, and I thought was winning the striking exchanges. And a guy like that can hurt Barcelos in the first round. I think Sayed's gonna put him away. I mean, Sayed's the better striker than Barcelos for sure. My worry is if Barcelos gets him down, kind of just keeps him down, gets a submission, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's really hard to take this Russian down. So I'm just kind of shocked. I mean, what didn't Sayed open up the favorite here or something like that? And now he's the dog. Is that true? I'm going to double check best fight odds because if that's true, that's crazy. Did he open the favorite? Or did he open the dog? Let me see. Damn, now he's plus 100. Whoa. Okay, so he opened the favorite. Wow. Okay, that's crazy, man. I like this fight, man, for Syed. I think this kid's gonna be a top 10 guy. Probably he could even be top five. Um, you know, I mean, this kid's for real, dude. He's 13-1. I mean, what is he on? Like a fat win streak? I don't know if I wrote down my notes, but yeah, he has a really big speed advantage too. And like I mentioned, he has good pressure and he does get hit, but he has a good chin. So, but I think Syed's just going to pick him apart in the feet and he's going to put Barcelos away. I know it's a big statement because Barcelos is a good fighter, but the longer this fight goes to, I think Syed's just going to pick him apart and wear him down because Syed has the better cardio as well. They both have good chins, but yeah, I got Syed. He's more technical and I think he's going to pick him apart. So I'll go with Syed I'm going to go with the second round TKO. So next fight, I'm just reading the comments real quick. I see a lot of stuff about Chanel or about Danger. Well, I think this fight's next. I'm pretty sure. So you guys will get my opinion right now. Next fight, we got Pantoja versus Matt Danger Chanel. And okay. So this is a really interesting fight. This is a complete dog or pass in my opinion, and I've been having a tough fight or I've been having a tough time with this fight because I'm gonna go with Danger here. If he's gonna get the win, I'm just a little worried betting him because Pantoja's a really good fighter. I mean, he's a top five guy, and I mean, he just lost to Davison Figueroa, who's a really good fighter, definitely a top three in the division. And I mean, it was 30-27, but it was a close 30-27. You could even give one round Pantoja. I mean, Pantoja. I mean, his strike has improved a lot. I mean, this guy's been known for his pace and his grappling. His ground game is legit, but guy has a good jab. He has a good right hand. I mean, you saw him knock out Wilson Hayes, but obviously Wilson Hayes is at the bottom of, or not the bottom, but he's at the end of his career. Um, the thing with this matchup is that I think he's obviously going to try to shoot on Danger, but I mean, Danger has a really good ground game too. I know Danger just tapped out Jordan Espinoza and Smoka, who are on Pantoja's level, but and I know that Danger's not a black belt, so Pantoja definitely has a better ground game, but I think he needs to be aware because Danger has a really good ground game too. I know Danger's been subbed, a couple of times against Tim Elliott and against Clayton Mai a long time ago. But on the feet, this is where it gets interesting. A lot of people don't agree with me on this, I guarantee you, but I think Danger has the better striking. I think he's really technical. But just one thing, like besides the Pantoja being a really good fighter, which is why I'm worried about fading him, is that the chin. Okay, his chin hasn't been tested lately, and I mean, getting knocked out with those hammer fists against Hector Sandoval, I mean, that's oh my god, that's just a huge red flag in my opinion, man. I mean, that was like weak shots. I mean, yeah, you got knocked out against Font. He looked pretty good in that fight early up a weight class, but just that Hector Sandoval fight just gives you worried. I know Espinoza and Smoka definitely, landed some shots on him. And I mean, he ate him. I mean, Danger eats a lot of shots. That's the thing. But I mean, I think I feel like it's mental with him. I really do. I don't think he has a bad chin like a lot of people do. Like a lot of people think he is. He's on a 4-5 winning streak too. But obviously, none of them are on the level that Pantoja is. But it's all about the sideways. Good matchup, and I think Danger's a really good prospect, man. I mean, he's good everywhere. I mean, he has good wrestling. He has good striking. He's big for the division. He's super fast. I think he's faster than Pantoja. Both these guys have good cardio, but I mean, Pantoja it's just this is a really close fight because Danger has a really good right hand. Pantoja does too. Striking wise, I got to give the edge to Danger. I think he's more tactical. I think he has more power than Pantoja. The thing with Pantoja is that he's going to be in his face the whole time. So I mean, and Pantoja he has good striking too, and that pace they has wears on guys, man. He has a lot of good wins, and I mean, I do think Pantoja has a better ground game, but I think he's going to have to, watch his P's and Q's, dudes, because Danger has a legit ground game too. So I'm gonna go with Danger with the W. I think Danger's gonna win a very close decision win, but as of right now, I'm gonna stay away. Obviously, if he wins, I'm gonna be really pissed because I'm passing. But um, I just don't want to fade Pantoja just because he's a really good fighter, man. And but I got Danger here, man. I think he's gonna win. So I got Danger. We'll see, man, if I end up playing this. But he's a live dog for sure. So next fight, we got Jong-Hong Mob versus Omar Morales. I mean, there's no live dog in this fight. Omar Morales is a really good prospect in my opinion. I know I think 30. Is he 30? Let me check real quick. Um, or no, he's actually 34. Yeah, he's 34. He's 8-0. He knocked out Harvey Park on Contender Series, and just weight kicks that he had were brutal, and he has a really good straight left, dude. Um, oh my god, dude, this kid, oh, he's not a kid, but this prospect, dude, he's he's gonna go. I feel like far in this division, man. I mean, this guy's a really good striker, really good kickboxing chops. Obviously, we haven't really seen his ground game, so when he fights a good grappler, it could, give him a question. Yeah, Donga, Moss, judo, and all that stuff, but he's a brawler. Okay, he brings it every fight. The guy is 3-3 in U, 3-4 in UFC. I mean, yeah, he's tough. I'll say that for sure. And definitely. The thing with this is, okay, I don't think he has a really bad chin, but he's taken so much damage lately that I feel like he's just, like I'm not. He doesn't have like like who has a really bad chin? Like Killer Bee. Killer Bee, gets knocked out every fight. Okay, Dong Ma's been knocked out. I think in his last two fights. Well, actually, the last fight against Holtzman was a doctor stoppage. But I mean, he took a beating in that fight, even though he dropped Holtzman. Then my boy Devontae knocked him out, and then Marco Polo knocked him out too. Marco Polo Reyes, but he's tough for sure. But the chin and all the damage he's been taking, kind of like some we'll be talking about later. It just adds up. And Omar Morales is a KO artist, so I think this is recipe for disaster. I think Morales is going to knock him out. So I got Morales with the KO in the round one, and I'm reading some comments right now about he has a shit chin. You know, he, I don't want to sit here and say he has a bad chin, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. My thing is that he's just taking so much damage lately. Like he's tough though. That's the thing. It's not like one shot and he's out. Okay, he's a tough dude. He's definitely gonna eat some shots. But I mean, just in my all the damage he's been taking lately is a red flag, and so his chin's deteriorating. I'll tell you that. But I'm not gonna sit here and say his chin's terrible. But with all the damage he's been taking lately, his chin's a red flag. So next fight, we got Sangwoo Choi versus Suman Mokhtarian. I mean, this is just a pretty close fight. I don't think Mokhtarian's good at all. I mean, he's a grappler and he has some weird ass submission wins. So he's gonna have to get his fight down the mat. I don't know why he was trying to strike with Sadiq. I mean, he got smoked in Oblivion. He took the right time off. He was a favorite on Ultimate Fighter, and then got his ass kicked against Ricky Steele. I mean, Choi's the better striker. I mean, there's not much to really say about this fight. I mean, is Suman live? I don't think so. So I'll go Choi with a win. But I mean, Mokhtarian's a better grappler, but I don't think he's gonna get the win. Next fight, you got Serial Gane versus Tanner Boser. I mean, a lot of people are acting like this minus 800. I'm gonna bet all this stuff. Honestly, man, this line's crazy. Boser's no slouch. Boser is definitely going to win. Good amount of fights in the UFC. But I mean, Gane's a monster, and I mean, I don't agree with the line. I probably cap Gane maybe like minus 300. But yeah, Gase is probably going to go out there and get a. Ooh, did he finish him? That's the thing, man. I don't. Boser's a tough dude. He's been finished a couple times, but I mean, Boser's way better, man. Than all the guys that Gane's been fighting, and like Boser's not a jobber either. Boser's no slouch. You could be a top 15 dude. He's a good striker. He's technical. You know, he has good pressure. He has good chin. But Gane is just so much faster. Gane hits harder. Gane's probably more technical. Gane hits a good ground game. Probably the better ground game. So I'll go with Gane for the win, but I don't know if he's going to get the finisher. Like a lot of people think he will. So main card, we got KO, Kang versus Wu Pingyuan. Pingyuan's kind of been a fraud. I mean, the fight with J Mart, Jonathan Martinez, he got knocked out there. Kang's a brawler. Kang's comes in a fight, had a good fight with Brandon Davis. I think that Kang, is better, man. Wherever the fight goes, really. I mean, he's the better striker. I feel like. I think Peng Wang Wing is pretty good striker too, but I mean, he gets hit a lot for sure, and the chin's kind of a red flag. And I think Kang. I mean, once he gets on talk, man. Kang's a really good grappler, dude. So yeah, I got Kang with the finisher. Next fight, we got Jun Young Park versus Mark Andre Barriault. This is an interesting fight. So I've been on Barriault in both fights in the UFC. So I'm 0-2 betting him. He fought close against Andrew Sanchez. It was 29-28. I feel like he could have won that fight, but he just got taken down that third round, man. He hurt Sanchez in the second round, but Sanchez showed that he's definitely gotten a lot better, and Sanchez's chin has been a red flag, but I mean, Vittori didn't knock him out. Barry didn't knock him out. He's definitely it was mental with him. He's definitely um, probably eating. I don't know what it is with Sanchez because his chin's always been a liability, but his chin looks better. So that's all I'm gonna say. But with Mark Barriault, man, I don't know, man. Like just betting his two fights and watching them, especially the Jocko fight, he just has low volume, dude. The guy just, he's a tough dude. He has a good chin and he has good pressure and he has good striking. He's technical, man. But I mean, you can beat him with the grappling. The thing with this fight is really interesting because Park has no grappling. So I mean, you take down Park, I mean, he can get back up, but I mean, he's also been tapped out multiple times. Um, it's been tapped out once or twice. Maybe Tate's been tapped out twice. I know. That one fight against that white dude. I forget what his name is. Glenn Sparv. Oh my god, dude, he beat Sparv's ass, man. But I mean, Sparv just kept on taking him down, down, down. Um, Barriault's shown grappling, on the TKO scene, before the UFC. So I think he has the better grappling here. I think that he could definitely take down Park. I mean, Fluffy, took him down at will, and Fluffy's a way better fighter than Barriault. But Fluffy's gonna tag him the feet, dude. I mean, Barry, Jung Park, man, has a good striking, man. He has a good jab. He has a good right hand. He just gasses. He doesn't have a good gas tank, and he just has no ground game. And Barriault, has pretty good cardio and has a good chin, and I think they're going to brawl on the feet. I think Park's probably the better striker, but I think Barriault can pack a punch. I think Barriault is a pretty decent striker too. Just going out there and looking like trash against Stracco, and then Sanchez lost. I mean, I'll give him a pass. Sanchez is a good fighter, so I'm gonna go with Barriault though winning this fight. I think it was a very close fight, but I think Park is really live because Park is the better striker, and Park is a really good striker. His grappling and cardio just gets him in trouble. So I'll go with Barriault with a W. But I mean, hell no, I'll be betting him here. Even if he hits plus money, I'm not touching him. Uh, Next fight we got Jung versus Mike Rodriguez. So I mean, Jung was getting his ass kicked against freaking Russian dude that freaking just lost to Ed Herman, who has no gas tank at all. Um, Jung's a brawler. He definitely comes to fight. He's a fan favorite. He has a good right hand. He slows down. He's tough. He has a good chin. Um, but can he take down Mike Rodriguez? I feel like that's like how you beat Rodriguez. Rodriguez is a really good striker. I mean, Rodriguez is way better on the feet. He's way more technical. He's so much faster. I mean, if you watch his last fight, against that dude, I forget John. He got flagged from USADA. He beat him with the grappling. He landed some good shots too, and that's how you beat Rodriguez. Look at the Devin Clark fight. He needs to work on his ground game, but I still think that he's a good prospect. I still think he's a good fighter. Has he been plus money? I don't think he has, but yeah, I just think he's way better on the feet here. He's so much more faster and technical. So I got Rodriguez by a KO. Jung gets hit a lot and hurt. I mean, he got hurt multiple times against I forget what is it? Cab? I forget what his name is, but that dude's a joke, dude. He lost to Ed Herman. Come on, dude. I don't know who's in the fight. I mean, honestly, I'd pick him against Mamute for sure. I mean, I probably bet him versus Mamute, but Mamute's gonna get cut after he loses to Tyson Pedro. But I don't think Pedro's good either. So I mean, I actually hope he beats Pedro because then I can fade him. So next fight we got Choi versus Charles Air Jourdain. So yeah, this is my next play. I bet Air Jourdain at plus 245. And yeah, this line's so off. I feel like it should be a lot closer. Let me get my notes real quick. Um, I like this Air Jourdain kid a lot. He's 9-2. He's 27 or 24 years old actually. He needs a finisher. All of his wins are by finish. And his fight with Desmond Green up a weight class in his debut. Like, I thought he fought a good fight. He lost the fight, but I thought he definitely won around that fight. Won the third round. He has really good striking. He's really fast. He's technical. He has a good jab, good weight kicks. He has a good right hand. He's a good shin. I mean, my theory, not my theory, but my read in this fight is that Choi, he is, he's no slouch. I mean, the guy's, knocked out, three cans, Tampasile, Tavares, and then he got to step up and, lost two guys. But my thing in this fight is, yeah, he took a long way off, but he's taken so much damage in his last two fights. I mean, the Cub fight, I mean, dude, that's like 10 years of damage right there. I mean, that's so much damage in that fight. And then against Stevens too. I mean, it was a back and forth fight in that first round, but then Stevens knocked him out. So, I mean, his chin's a huge liability in this fight, man. And Jourdain's a finisher, dude. Jourdain comes to fight. Jourdain's has power, man. I mean, people are acting like Jourdain's like just technical and he has no power. The guy's a finisher. He's finished all of his guys. I mean, the dude is, he can finish you at any time. He's flashy too. What his takedown defense against Green is how he lost the fight, but I mean, he actually has a bit of grappling in this fight. I mean, he has grappling. Desmond Green's a grappler. I mean, Choi's not going to go out there and take him down. If anyone got the takedown, in my opinion, it would be Jourdain. And Jourdain has really good cardio too. Choi slows down. He slows down both his fights. And Jourdain, man, I mean, the guy's been 5 rounds before, dude. I mean, this guy gets better, man. You see the shape that he's in? So I've been talking to a lot of people, and a lot of people are acting like this is a walk in the park for Choi. I mean, Choi's a good fighter. I'm not okay. I don't know why I said good fighter. Okay, he's no slouch, but I feel like all the damage that's been taken, like he definitely, I'm not gonna say he's a jobber. He's definitely not a jobber, Choi. I mean, he can hit he hits like a truck. Okay, so Jourdain needs to watch out, but I just think Jourdain's gonna get the W here, man. I don't like the huge red flag for all that damage that Choi's been taking. And I think it's gonna be a brawl on the feet, and I think Jourdain's gonna get the better of it, and I think he's gonna hurt him, man, and I think he's gonna get him out of there. So I think Jourdain's gonna drop him on the feet and then get him out of there. So I'm gonna go Charles Jourdain. I can see a decision too for Jourdain, but yeah, I think Jourdain's gonna finish him, man. So I got Jourdain with the second round TKO. And I'm telling you, man, Air Jourdain's no sloucher. He's good, dude. I like him. Next fight, we got Alexander Rakic versus No Time Volkan Oezdemir. This is a good fight. I've had a tough time with this fight too. This is definitely not a walk in the park. I feel like for either dude. Volkan obviously like the dude hits like a truck. Okay, he is a good fighter for sure. He's a top 10 dude. Is he top five? I don't know. I don't know if he's top five. He's definitely maybe like top six, top seven, like around that range. But my thing in this fight is that initially I was going with Volkan, and then I watched the tape, and I do think that Ratchus is a really good fighter. I do think that the guy has a lot of potential. I mean, this dude's huge for the division. Okay, the dude like the fact that he didn't even get hit once against Jimmy Manuel. I mean, the dude's smart too. I mean, he's so fast, dude. And he's like I mentioned, he's huge, but he's a really smart fighter. Volkan has a lot of red flags in my opinion. I do like the guy, but the dude gasses, man. I mean, the dude slows down. I mean, that's one of his kryptonite. His cardio is not the best. He can get taken down. He has good takedown defense. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, DC obviously, and then who else took him down? I know he took down Dom Reyes, but I mean, he didn't really do anything with it. Oh, okay, so he gassed out bad against Lionheart Smith. Um, I feel like on the feet, I think they both have a lot of power. I think Volkan probably has more power, but I think Ratchet might be a little more technical. And I know Ratchet, he's only taken down Justin Ledet and all that stuff, but I still think Ratchet could take him down. Honestly, I think he has a grappling advantage too. But he definitely has better cardio than Volkan, and they both have really good shins. But I mean, Ratchet has good striking too. He's technical. He has a good jab. And he has a good right hand. He has really good kicks. You saw that kick against Manoa, dude. He hasn't really beaten anyone besides Manoa. I mean, Volkan's beaten some pretty, BOSP obviously, and then he knocked out Misha Serkinov. So and he beat and John Reyes was really close, really really close. So I feel like the lines, it's pretty close. I just don't want to fade Ratchet here, so I'm gonna go with Ratchet. I think he's gonna get. I don't think he's gonna knock Volkan out because Volkan has a really good chin, but I think he's gonna tap him out. I think there's gonna be a brawl, and I think Ratchet's gonna get. Ratchet could get dropped in this fight, but I mean, you saw him, get dropped twice against Stephen Clark, and I mean, he showed, he ate him, or not ate him, but I mean, he toughed through it, dude. So I'll go Ratchet with a submission win here. So next, but I think Volkan's live though. I really do, but I just think Ratchet's gonna get it done. Next fight, Green Zombie versus Frankie Edgar. We got Ricky's favorite fight on the road, Frankie Edgar. I don't know if you're watching this live right now. I'm sure you'll be watching it later, but yeah, I just don't see how your boy gets this done. I think Korean Zombie. I was actually wearing this shirt earlier. I'm not wearing it right now, but I was wearing it at the gym. Korean Zombie he's so underrated, dude. I mean, I don't know if he's ever gonna touch gold. I mean, he could. I wouldn't be surprised, really, man. But he's a top 5 dude. I mean, we all wrote him off against Moicano, dude. And I mean, oh my god, dude, the dude is just a monster. I mean, I wrote him off just because of all the damage he took into Rodriguez, but damn, dude, he smoked Moicano, dude. I mean, he made Moicano go to 155. Okay, Moicano's chin might never be the same after that. The thing with Zombie, man, is that his striking, dude, his power, his pressure, dude. I mean, the dude is a KO artist, dude. He's one of the. the nastiest KO artist in the division, dude. Edgar is a good grappler, but he's at the bottom of his career, at tail end of his career. He's it's a complete mismatch on the feet. And I think Edgar has to get this fight down on the mat, and I think it's gonna be really hard for him to do. So I got Zombie by first round KO, and I think Zombie's definitely gonna, could be one of the contenders, man. I mean, he could be fighting Volkanovski, man, pretty soon. I think they should match up Korean Zombie with. I know he lost Rodriguez, but come on, he's winning that fight, and I love Rodriguez a lot. I think they should match up Zombie versus freaking Zabit, dude. That would be a really, really good fight. And I'm sure a lot of people out there would be picking Zabit in that fight, but I got Zombie, dude. I think Zombie's a good fighter. Him against Cater is a really good fight. That's so tough, man. I probably lean Cater there, but damn, I don't know, man. Zombie's a beast, dude. Um, so yeah, I got Zombie by KO. Not much to say, just because I just think he's gonna smoke Frankie. I really do. I wish the line was better, but yeah, I'm not gonna play him with the line, but DraftKings for sure. So yeah, I'm done with that. We have like a long break, dude, until the McGregor card. So, and all the lines are after that card. So, kind of yeah, I'm definitely gonna be taping that card soon. So, give me some comments real quick. So, just people talking about. This is just stuff I already answered. So, all right, guys. Yeah, so I'll be back. Trying to think if I should do a video in between. I don't know. Just stay tuned to Twitter and see it. But yeah, guys, I'll be back. I don't know. Maybe next week I'll do a video on something. I know, a lot of people out there, including me, are in those championships for fantasy football, dude. I mean, this is a big week for fantasy football. I made it in the finals from 3 out of my 4 leagues, and I mean, I'm going against a couple of my boys. One of my boys from Twitter. I'm sure a lot of people know him. Peter K, Notorious Picks. That Russian dude. I mean, I'm playing it, man. In the finals of one of my leagues, and I can just tell the guy's scared, dude. I mean, the guy just knows that he's gonna get, he's gonna take a beating, man. And I mean, just he has a good team, but 2 words, baby, Lamar Jackson. So I'm actually going against Lamar Jackson in one of my other weeks, so that kind of sucks. But I got my boy Winston against him. So, but yeah, let me know, guys. You guys want me to do like a football, fantasy football stuff? Because I mean, I've always been wanting to do like another podcast, like fantasy football or something. I don't know, but just let me know in the comments. I want to know, like, who everyone has in every fight and stuff, and who everyone, what you guys think my plays, who you guys have in the main event, who you guys have in every fight. If you guys want me to talk about fantasy football or stuff, especially I know it's almost at the end, but maybe I'll talk about fantasy like next year and stuff like before the season starts. But yeah, man, I love fantasy football, dude. I love football. I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, and yeah. So reading some comments. Let's keep it MMA, bro. Okay, well, hey, just let me know if you guys want me to talk about fantasy football, okay, or other sports or stuff. But good luck, MMA KO, man. $500 championship, dude. That's sick, bro. That's awesome. So, all right, guys, I'll be back later, guys.